Hey, Talo Falava. This is Leotawa Dr. John Peterson with TE2 Consulting and TE2 Edge Sports Cards. Oh, I hope everybody's doing well out there. It's a Thursday. It is June 30th. It is the last day of June, and we are halfway done, almost halfway done, with the first half of the year of 2022. Man, it's gone fast. The last 6 months have been a whirlwind, and a lot of stuff happening on the international scene. Of course, the economy, inflation, gas prices, you name it. But one of the consistent things for me has always been my faith, my commitment to my family, my love of my family, and then friends, right? And work is a fourth place, fourth in the list, I guess would be the best way to put it. I have to admit, though, it's been a lot of fun getting back into cards in this last 6-7 months. I think I probably started, I want to say maybe in November of 2021, really kind of getting back into things. And I would say by early December, I'd made the decision that I wanted to make cards a part of my TE2 consulting business. So it's been a lot of fun. I've been putting the videos together. Man, I'm on a roll right now. This is like my 5th or 6th video in 5 or 6 days, which is a lot for me. And I think that's a lot for anyone to put that many out. So anyway, I've got a treat for you today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Leave me a comment, put in a question, but definitely engage with my channel. I would super appreciate you and appreciate it if you would do that, especially subscribe. A couple places where you can find TE2. We are on myslabs.com. This is my slabs, so you get a sense of the cards. I usually do a quick little plug for the My Slabs page. Got a bunch of different stuff on here. Got some vintage, some modern, actually a tiny bit of ultra modern, if you can believe that. I don't tend to do a ton with ultra modern. The ultra modern is mostly basketball. So yeah, down here I've got some LaMelos, a Trout. I don't know if that Trout is an ultra modern though, probably not. But the LaMelos and the Anthony Edwards are for sure, along with the John Morant. So yeah, so check us out on My Slabs. Also active on eBay. Have a number of auctions going right now. I think I've got 27 actives. Mostly vintage singles, stuff that's auctioned off at $4.99 to start off with. So you can check that out. Another piece that I got selling there on eBay is a case, factory sealed case, 12 hobby boxes of 2014 Topps Chrome football. So if you're interested in that, I have been progressively dropping the price. I started off at $3,300. I'm at $3,175, and plan to drop it a little bit more. So hopefully you can get in on that action. So yeah, you can find me on eBay at RJP2532. That is RJP2532. Hit me up, and I got 100% positive feedback so far. So I take pride in providing a good service. It says here TE2 Edge Sports Cards. At TE2, we pride ourselves on providing high quality services within the sports cards hobby and industry. Thank you to all of the buyers who have been working with TE2 over the past year. Much respect and one love. All right, so check us out on TE2. You can find my picture there, and you can check us out. So on to the main attraction here for this video. I wanted to do a box break of something that I picked up recently. I have been doing a lot of researching and looking at the BBCE website and trying to really think about some good, solid investments to make in junk wax that allows me to chase a card or two in a set, but also not break the bank and have some potentially decent resale value. And so one of the sets that I came up with that was relatively decently priced on BBCE was the 1990 Topps baseball card set. The 1990 Topps set was a set that I bought a fair amount of cards with back in the day. I would have been 16. So I would say the biggest period of card buying that I had would have been like 84, 85, 86, 87, a lot of 87s, 88, 89, and then started tailing off in 1990. So by the time I turned 16, I had access to a car I could drive, and was just definitely starting to get interested in other things, mostly girls and sports. So I didn't spend a ton of time with cards much after 1990. I still bought a few things here and there, but overall, not a ton. So for those of you that are familiar with the junk wax era and familiar with 1990 Topps, you know that that's the first Topps card, other than the 89 Topps traded, of Ken Griffey Jr. And you can see him pictured there. It is called the Rookie Cup card, and it's a card of the kid, and I think it's a good card. I think it's nice. It's unique because it's not a picture of him swinging. Many of his cards from the 90s are pictures of him swinging. His rookie cards are not, though. So 89 Upper Deck, it's his portrait, face. 89 Donruss is similar to this one, where he's got the bat on his shoulder. And or no, is that the 89 Donruss? No, the 89 Donruss is not. That's the 89 Fleer I'm thinking of. The 89 Donruss, I don't think he has the bat on his shoulder in that one. So I used to have a ton of those. Oh my gosh. I used to go to the grocery store and look through the rack packs and search the rack packs to see if I could determine when I could find the pattern or the sequence of cards that would lead to a Griffey card. And sometimes you could thumb through those rack packs and you could look and see if you could find the number on the back of the card that was the Ken Griffey Jr. I think I had over 20 of those 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. cards. So, and a lot of them I still have. Some of them I got rid of. So there's the Griffey Jr. card in the 1990 Topps set. There also is another card, and that card is the Frank Thomas rookie card. It's also a Curt Schilling rookie card. I'm just looking at the PSA Registry here. Here's the Schilling. Now, of course, this isn't the most recent sales, but I think you pick up a Schilling. I mean, he might make the Hall. He should be in the Hall. Some of his recent comments are a little bit disturbing to me and to others, I think, but I don't think you should not get in the Hall because you say disturbing things necessarily. There's all sorts of people in the Hall of Fame who lived less than rosy lives. Mattingly's 125, but that's not what we're chasing. Let's keep going down this list. Yeah, it's a pretty good size set. So there's the Griffey Jr. You can see it's at 400, which is really, that's fantastic for a gem mint card. I'm sure it's hard to find a gem mint, and I think the pop count is relatively low. This is the card that we are looking for. There are a couple versions of this card. So this is the Frank Thomas no-name card. All right, so this is the corrected version. You can see that it's got his name on there. It's a mint 9. Everything's cool. And he was a first baseman at Auburn. Then there's the one with no name on the front. And this is the rare error card that we're chasing in this box of 1990 Topps baseball cards. Now the resale value on this card is pretty high, like in the thousands of dollars. And it's a pretty rare error card, but nonetheless, I thought I'd give it a try to chase it for a little bit here over the next few weeks. And it looks like there's another one that is worth some money. Doesn't look like the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not sure why. There's one that has error, it's got partial blackness on it. So anyway, all that being said, we're gonna chase some 1990 tops. Just adjust this a little bit. 1990 tops of baseball cards tonight. I'll get through as many of the rack packs. So what I did was I bought 2 cases of rack pack boxes. Each case has 3 rack pack boxes in it. All right, and then each rack pack has 46 cards. Each box has, I believe, 24 rack packs, 24 count. So when you open this, this is what it looks like on the inside. Some of you who are younger collectors and or investors probably have never seen a rack pack, or maybe never seen a rack pack from 1990 tops. So there's 45 picture cards, and then there's an additional card, an all-star game commemorative card. So the rack packs, sometimes they would be hung. These would be hung. So there'd be a hook that, pop this out, and then you'd go to, say, like a Kmart or Pomida. I don't remember there being Targets back in the day. And these would be hanging on hooks, these rack packs, right? So you could also find them at Walgreens. You could find them at some grocery stores had these rack packs. All right, so here are the 3 packs in the rack. And this is an old concept. Topps has been doing, or had been doing, rack packs for a long time. In fact, I think they've been doing rack packs going all the way back to the 1952 Topps set. So I think I've seen some rack packs for that. So without any further ado, let's open up a few of these rack packs and see what we come up with. And I don't really recall how expensive they were. Yeah, I'm not really sure. And the 1990 Topps set is, I don't think it's a super memorable set. But clearly the pop count and the APR for solds on graded PSA cards is nearly $600,000, which is not a small amount. I mean, there are cards that have an APR of like $6,000. So to have that much in a junk wax set, I think is pretty sweet. So you're going to get a lot of cards in this rack pack that really aren't worth a whole lot, like the Roberto Alomar. Let's see what that's worth in a gem mint. You'll have to excuse my dog. She's kind of going wild right now. There's a Sheffield, but that's not his rookie card in Topps, but it is his rookie cup. So 718, let's see what that's worth. Tons of cards in this set. Oh my gosh, this is $100. That's a $100 card in a gem mint 10. Okay, well, even in a 9, what is it? At least on PSA, what is it? Okay, only $4 in a 9. But in a 10, Looks like one sold for $100 back in 2020. A monitor. That might be worth a little something. Let's see. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. I'm just scrolling through PSA right now. PSA is kind of like my first cut. So the monitor's 20 bucks. Yeah, probably not going to get that graded. For me, really, the cutoff is $50. You know, if it's a $50 card, then I will probably send it into CSG if I think it's in a decent enough grade. If it's not, then I don't send it in. Well, this pack is a little bit bigger. Seems like there's more cards in this pack. There's Roberto Alomar. And some turn back the clock cards. Record breakers. Oh, here's the Mattingly. That card's got a little value to it. All right. So we've opened up our first rack pack. Then you get these all-stars. One per rack pack. Or one per rack. So there's 3 packs in a rack. Funny to me. All right, let's open up this next one. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the Frank Thomas error card. Wouldn't that be something? Got a lot of junk in here. Bobby Bonilla. He was good. Oh, here's a Cal Ripken. I don't have this card and I've never seen it before. It's number 570. I'll bet you this is a $30 card. $40 card. And a gem mint 10. Worth getting graded? I'm probably going to say no. Well, I'll set it aside. I should probably check 130 point to see what their most recent eBay sales are. All right, down to pack number 2 of rack 2. Yeah, not really seeing a ton. Mackey Sasser. Funny to me. Tony Fossis. Brewer. He was a lefty. Kind of a middle reliever type. Definitely don't want to damage the corners while you open these up. Garbage. Here's a Canseco. Man, that guy was ripped. Too bad he was on roids. Not centered well, so definitely not something that I plan to get graded. Yeah, here's a Nolan Ryan card. Card number 2. So there's a few of these Nolan Ryan cards in the set. 30 bucks for this one. And it's got a little stain here. It's not centered, so that won't go anywhere. Eric Davis All-Star. Those of you that remember the Cincinnati Reds from the mid to late 90s. Coached by Pete Rose. Marge Schott was the owner, the big smoker. And I believe the Reds won the World Series in 1990. If I remember correctly. So here we go. Got we're at the 20-minute mark, so I'll probably shut this down. Well, there's a Maddox. That's a cool card. 715. Let's see what that's worth. Probably not worth much because his rookie card is a couple years prior to this. Yeah, 31. Maybe worth it. I guess we'll see. If Cal Ripken is worth it at 31, then Greg Maddux probably is too. Oh, they're hard to open without damaging the corners. Juan Senior Smoke Beddinged. Dan Quiz My Berries. Carney. Bobby Ojeda. Seitzer and Gruber. All right. So what I'll do is I'll stop the video and I'll keep ripping open these packs, and then when I get to something good out of this box, or hopefully some good things out of this box, I'll do another video to show you the hits. It's another Mattingly, but it's off-centered, so not worth setting aside. Otis Nixon, I've met him before at a gas station. He was buying fireworks in Tennessee at a gas station. All right, folks, so that's the 1990 Rack Pack Topps baseball cards. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe or the like button. I'm going to rip open more of this wax or racks, and I'll do another video letting you know what I got for hits out of this box in another video. All right, take care. Be good to yourself. Peace out. One love.